my channel, and today we'll be looking at a type of factorization which we call difference in 2 squared. It's rather simple. So all we need to do, right, is if you realize you have 9x squared minus 25, right? So what we need to do, right, is to draw two brackets. And these brackets is going to have a plus solution and the minus solution, right? And then now, what we need to do is to first look at 9x squared. What we're going to do is we're going to find the square root of 9 and x squared. So what's the square root of 9? 3, right? What's the square root of x squared? That would be x, because you know, to find the square root, right, you're basically finding a number or a letter which you have to multiply by itself twice in order to get a number. So if you multiply 3 by itself 2 times, right, you get 9. If you multiply x by itself 2 times, right, this will give you x squared, right? Because x times x will give you x squared. So therefore, the square root of 9 is 3. The square root of x squared is x. So you're going to write 3x on the left hand side, right, of the brackets, right? And then now the next step is to also write 3x on the left hand side in the second bracket. And now the next step is to find the square root of 25. So what's the square root of 25? 5. So what we're going to do is to write the 5 on the right side of the bracket for the first one, and then the 5 also on the right hand side of the second bracket, right? So this is just our answer: 3x plus 5, 3x minus 5. As simple as that. So all you're doing is finding the square root of these numbers, right? So you're going to first find the square root of 9x squared, right? And being a 9x squared is on the left side, you're going to put the square root, which is 3x, right, on the left side of the bracket. So you're going to have two brackets. We're going to have a plus solution and a minus solution, right? So you're going to write 3x on the left side for both brackets. Then after, you're going to find the square root of 25, which is 5. So you're going to write the 5 on the right side of both brackets, right? And then therefore our answer, this will just be our answer, either a plus solution or the minus solution. And if you were to expand these brackets, you're going to get back the same answer of 9x squared minus 25. So let's look at another one. This is going to be 64x squared minus 64x squared minus 100. So what we're doing, right, is to we're going to draw two brackets, right? And as usual, in the first bracket, we're going to put a plus solution, a plus sign. In the second bracket, a minus sign. And now what we're going to do is find square root of the number. So let's look at the first part. We have 64x squared. So first we need to find the square root of 64, right? So the square root of 64 is 8. And then the square root of x squared, which is x, right? And again, the square root of x squared is x, because when you multiply x by itself 2 times, then you'd eventually get x squared. So therefore, you're going to write 8x on the left side of the first bracket, right? And also going to repeat the same step of writing 8x on the right side of the second bracket. And then now you're going to find so after you do that, you're going to find the square root of 100, which is what? 10. So therefore, you're going to write 10 on the right side of the first bracket of the first bracket, and then 10 on the right side of the second bracket. So therefore, this is our solution again: 8x plus 10, 8x minus 10, all right? So you basically find the square root of a number and just have two brackets with a plus and a minus solution. So we can do another one, right? So this will be 81x squared, right? 81x squared minus 49. So what we're going to do is to, as usual, draw two brackets, right? One with a plus solution, one with a minus solution. So now we're going to find the square root of 81x squared, right? The square root of 81 is 9. The square root of x squared is x. So we're going to write 9x on the left side of the first bracket, right? And also 9x on the left side of the second bracket. And now we're going to find the square root of 49, which is 7, right? So we're going to write 7 on the left side, the right side of the first bracket, 7 on the right side of the second bracket. So therefore, this would be our answer. 9x plus 7, and 9x minus 7. So that's the answer, and that's how you do difference in two squares. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something new. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.